Today, I'm standing on the grave site of Eve. While digging this place, there is a big hole here, over here, where Eve was buried. The first child of Eve was Cain, then Abel. And then, later on, Eve gave birth to Waacha, Mamu, and Sukuma. While they were sharing property here, Cain, Abel, and Mamu were given the earth, leadership of the earth. Waacha took the sun, and I was in Waacha, God. And Sukuma took the moon. Then after the thunderstorm hit Eve and Eve was buried, it found when Cain and Abel, they were twins, were 40 years of age. They then moved to Tanzania, across the border. Where we are standing is Muhuru Division, Nyatike, sub-county in Migori County, Kenya. They left, those communities are still there. As you can see the arrangement, we only have 5 people. Cain, Abel, Sukuma, Waacha, and Mamu. While I was in Waacha, I sired a son, young Grace. At that time, Sukuma was struggling to also have a friend, Mamu. Then, Sukuma, after Waacha had sired young Grace, Sukuma butchered Waacha. And then he called him Lamb. That is why God calls himself Lamb. He just cut his neck. So young Grace was still a young man, and later on, young Grace married Mamu again. Only for Sukuma, an old man, to sire the children, Cameroon, Ugu, Kaksaria, Samo, Namibia, and a host others have documented in the document there. Then young Grace sired only a daughter and came with that daughter here, over these hills. That is when young Grace started again life at 76 years of age. There are stones there we are going to see, which he put. Upon arrival here in Urube, where there is the throne of God, there was no one here. He slept on a tree. I slept on a tree in young Grace. Then young Grace gave birth to Yir, who gave birth to Gore. Young Grace also had other sons. So while he was here, 2 men followed him from the Sukuma family, that is Kaksaria and Samu. And the Kaksaria sired Warimba, Kitegunga, and Abasi. The rest of the stories are there to be documented, but what we are interested in today is how Mamu fared. Mamu was then married by Tanganyika, who was the son to Cain and Abel. Cain and Abel gave birth to Rwanda, and while here, before the death of Eve, witchcraft went to Abel and Cain, but Abel was the coordinator. When the Bible was being written, the Holy Spirit, he calls himself Holy Spirit, but he's not holy. That is the snake using the frogs, wrote his own things. but we are here to correct the record. Back to Mamu, and Tanganyika sired Gikuyu, who is the father of Gema in Kenya, and all those Mijikenda communities. Then Gibusi, and lastly, Kuria. Now, yesterday I said, in the last episode, that the snake went to all animals, this dragon, looking for the animal who could help him coordinate the eye of God, the intelligence of God. He would attempt killing them. He tried snake, he tried all the animals until he reached the... Don't say what of. I know I'm being interrupted, but I will go on. I'm under a lot of pressure to say this. But he reached until the dragon reached the frog, not the frog, but the rat. The rat's eyes has powers to coordinate this eye. And those powers remained with Mamu. And then Gusi took it. Here in this location must always be a woman from Gusi. Even right now, I will now face down. Let me face down right here. Right now, there is a woman staying here. This woman is from the Gusi community. He is here with a rat to control this eye. So whenever the eye is controlled, people are killed elsewhere. So in this house, I want the woman to be coordinated out. Let me face this side again. So here is where Eve was buried. This woman, there was a successor here. And that successor was also from Gusi. Their major role, their witchcraft, and their major role is to control this eye using the rat. For the past 2 years, I have beseeched her to move out of that house, but she cannot go out because the rat turns people mad. The rat uses this eye to turn people mad, and the moment that woman is removed from there, all the mad people in Madare Medical Hospital, all the mad people you see, will be okay and go back home. I know many people are wondering why some people are mad. Rwanda was the son of Cain and Abel, and Cain, before his death, passed on possession of earth to Rwanda. In this country, we have major politicians who have been praying through the Holy Spirit to get leadership. One of them is Raila Odinga. He is bankrolling this woman, and also Honorable Dalmas Otieno. I will give that episode next time. The 666 written in the Bible. So this woman is the one coordinating Revelation 12 verse 1, which says there was a woman with a snake. Snake is mentioned, and the woman was holding the moon and the sun. Now when you look at the two eyes, the left one in me resembles the moon in terms of brightness, and the right one the sun. And the sun, I am the only sun worshipper. The sun is Jesus. When you read Acts 9 verse 5, when the sun hit Paul, Paul asked, "Who are you?" He said, "I'm Jesus." So the sun is Jesus. So this is the coordination that has made sure that God cannot appear here. In my life, they have attempted killing me. When I was a young child, I was still a baby, they took me to the lake to throw me there, but I coordinated them back. And then the stepfather attempted hitting me to kill me, and the hand, the fingerprint, the finger got fractured until it could not go on. So this episode is basically to ask the government to come here in Somba sub-location, go to the police station, and come to Bernard Okot Maebo, God, so that we can coordinate the woman out of here. She's already mad. We don't need to coerce her, but I will coordinate you so that we can coordinate the world, so that madness can be a thing of the past. One of the reasons why people are made mad is Sodom and Gomorrah. These people, they are raped at night, even in those mental hospitals. And that is what keeps the vice going. So sodomy is rebellion to God.